This is an easy way to create some snow using Illustrator. As you can see down here, I've just created two layers. One of them is just so I could put a coloured background here so you can actually see the snow, and I've locked that in place so I'm not going to be moving it about. So make sure I'm on the top layer, and I'm going to click on the ellipse tool. You can get to that if you're on the rectangle tool, just hold your mouse button down and eventually you're able to select that. So I'm just going to draw a very small circle here. Make sure it's coloured white, which it is there. I'll just put that to okay. So that's white. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller actually. Then I'm going to hold down Alt, click on it again, hold down Shift to keep it level, and that's just duplicated that shape. Now I'm going to hold down Control and press D to duplicate it. Keep pressing it, or hold it down. So I've got quite a nice little row of circles there. I'm going to press Control A to select all. Going to hold down Alt and Shift again to sort of drag another row down, and I'm going to duplicate that with Control D again. So here's our snow. Doesn't look very snow-like, does it? It looks like some polka dots. So let's select all of those, and then we're going to go up to Object, Transform, Object, Transform, and Transform Each. Now you can see straight away, because I've already been messing about the settings, we've got some very snowy looking effects. Just a few things to mention. The scale here, if these don't match, if one of them's like that, then it's going to be very wide or very tall, so they have to match. But by going up or down, you're still, I've also clicked random here, so I'm getting slightly different sizes, but I find the lower down the scale you go, so down here 20, you get much more variation in the different scales to these shapes. And obviously here you can mess about with the horizontal sort of positioning of the shapes and the vertical positioning. Just make sure you've got random clicked on there, because that's going to, otherwise it's going to look like that. So with random clicked on, it's spattering it around just like snow would. And if you were using like a sort of snowflake shape, obviously you might want to then mess about with the angle there as well, but for now this is pretty much it. So I'm going to click OK. Oh, you can also mess about here with reflect, just if you just sort of want it to look a little bit different. It's just flipping it around basically, but the pattern you might want it one way or another. So anyway, so okay, that, now click off this and then it should look a bit more like snow. And that's it really. It's quite easy and very effective and nice and sort of random, rather than you trying to move blobs everywhere, which will take you forever. Yeah, that's it. Happy Christmas.